Gentlemen, what the problem is? You need to...
The wrong place, 'cause we got no money.
Get you one.
The movie begins 5 years earlier in Mosul, Afghanistan. A drone scans a small village as a man runs down a dusty road to warn the Taliban. He alerts a village elder that American troops are coming, while others rush to bury a homemade bomb. Soon, U.S. soldiers enter the area and start searching. The villagers vanish, leaving the streets silent. Not knowing the enemy is hiding inside the houses, the squad leader, Pretty Boy, advances and sees a man building a bomb. The team quickly moves in and surrounds him. Growing impatient, Jake orders the man to drop his weapon. The soldiers warn that they will shoot if he does not comply. The man refuses and grows tense, then pulls out a gun. The troops immediately open fire. Moments later, their commander, Colonel Tom Mason, radios in to ask what happened. Jake reports finding a dead informant near a bomb set for his team. He asks to disarm it, but Mason says no. Jake ignores the order and defuses the bomb anyway. Seconds later, a second blast kills everyone except Jake.
And they said it couldn't be done.
The Taliban then attacks, firing from all sides. Jake runs as Mason covers him, then turns back to help. An enemy attacks from behind, but Mason saves Jake in time. Years later, the once confident soldier is now an anxious civilian. Back in America, Jake struggles to adjust and is haunted by the war. Jake lives with PTSD and takes medication to cope. He works at Earl's Auto Shop in Riverside, California, and later spends time with his family at home. Their mood drops when his wife, Ashton, shows him unpaid bills, but Jake reassures her. He jokes around to ease the tension. The next day at work, Jake clashes with Mexican gangsters who want money from Earl. The conflict turns violent when their leader, Fresh, orders an attack on Jake. Jake quickly fights off the attackers with
Round one.
Before Jake can reach him, Fresh points a gun and escapes, vowing to return. Afterward, Jake confronts Earl. Earl admits he once belonged to that gang, but is grateful he escaped and built a new life. Jake worries about his family's safety, but Earl promises to protect the area. That night, Fresh comes back for revenge. Jake rushes home and finds his family dead. Devastated, he breaks down in grief. Soon after, police arrive and try to calm Jake, but he loses control and drives off to find Fresh. He spots Fresh's car outside a club and goes inside for revenge. Jake opens fire on the gang without hesitation. When he faces Fresh,
Take it easy! Yo, look! Yo, I didn't mean to kill your wife! Go ahead, man, do me, fuck you!
he ignores his excuses and kills him without mercy. 5 months later, Jake is in prison. He is still broken by his family's death and his past. Mason visits and offers help, but Jake refuses, saying he deserves it. He admits he has no regret and would do it again. Jake tells Mason not to come back. Soon after, Ramsey, the leader of a private task force, visits him, but Jake sends him away. That night, masked men kidnap Jake from his cell. Ramsey then appears and reveals his team planned it. Ramsey says he has been watching Jake and is impressed by his skills. He gives Jake a choice: stay in prison or join his team. Jake agrees and joins a secret government group called Section 8 in Washington. Ramsey introduces Jake to his team and explains their roles. While no one is looking, Jake slips a pen into his pocket. Ramsey says Jake's old identity is dead, and he will get a new one. After Ramsey leaves, the team starts his initiation, and Ajax tries to start a fight. Jake hesitates, then fights back and nearly stabs his attacker with a pen. A memory of his family stops him and brings him back under control. He is then sent on his first mission with Mueller. She explains their target is Alejandro Castillo, a weapons dealer selling secrets to the Russians.
They believe it's his
In Russia.
as he almost always does.
We get the schematics in hand. What
Are to be eliminated.
Ramsey left that out of the job.
In Mexico, they track him to a warehouse meeting a Russian named Johnny.
You know? And you know what they are thinking.
Jake slips inside and quietly takes out a guard. The noise creates confusion, and the men start fighting.
Steal before they do.
Jake uses the chaos to quietly take them out. He kills Castillo, grabs the files, and leaves, sparing 2 innocent women. Back at base, Ramsey scolds him for letting survivors live. Ramsey warns Jake he will be sent back to prison if he refuses to cooperate. Mueller later praises Jake's work, but Ramsey is not impressed. The next day, Locke sneaks into a hotel to kill a man tied to Ramsey. The man offers a bribe, but Locke kills him.
Male suspect heading towards the front door.
And escapes after fighting off guards and stealing a car. Jake moves into a new house and finds a photo from Afghanistan. It reminds him of Mason and their past talk. Jake feels guilty about Mason's injury, but remembers Mason's words that once eased his guilt. Later, Mueller meets Jake at a pub, and they share drinks. Jake asks about Ramsey, but she says she does not know much. She then talks about her past in the army and being punished for hitting her commander. Soon after, Ramsey calls them in for the next mission. The target is State Senator Jim Graham. The mission is to get sensitive files and kill him. Mueller will take the files, while Jake watches from above. The rest of the team stands by, and Ramsey warns that security will be tight. They arrive in California disguised as landscapers. Mueller takes out the guards, but sets off the alarm. With the mission exposed,
Security breach. Alert.
Now, come with me. This way, sir. Oh, let's get a move on.
20%.
Jake chases Senator Graham while Mueller gets the files. Jake hesitates when he learns Graham has a family. Ajax arrives and kills Graham. That night, Jake is haunted by Graham's words and his wife's memory. Because of his hesitation, Section 8 targets him. Masked agents attack his home, but he escapes and later meets Mason to talk about Section 8.
I need money and...
You're gonna need more than that.
Wait, what do you mean?
Of course I remember you, man.
They're gonna tear it down.
Important. Can you tell me anything?
They were just wearing some black.
barely escapes as Locke kills everyone in his way, including police. Locke tells Ramsey he lost Jake, but Ramsey mocks him and pushes him to keep hunting. Later, Section 8 tracks Jake to Earl's shop. Jake fights
My whole life. Grab the shotgun.
Got your money.
Move out of the way! Fuck it! Shut up!
Ever since I met you. Wait. What?
Runner and manages to defeat them both. Ajax nearly overpowers Jake and almost stabs him. Mueller arrives in time and kills Ajax. Afterward, Earl gives Jake a car and tells him to leave before the police show up. In the car, Jake and Mueller argue, showing their distrust. Jake then goes after Ramsey, and they head to Montana, where Ramsey is meeting congressmen. As they sneak into the cabin, Jake is knocked out. He wakes up tied to a chair with Ramsey and Mueller nearby. Ramsey reveals it was a trap and introduces a surprise. Tom enters, and Jake learns that Tom and Ramsey ordered his family's death, believing he wasted his talent on them. Tom gives Ramsey the money and leaves as Mueller checks it. Tom sneaks back in and frees Jake, revealing he was hired to destroy Section 8. An alarm sounds, but they fight off Ramsey's men.
What are you saying?
The hell is going on?
What do you want for you? Right there. There's $3 million in money and go wherever you want. I'm looking for you. You're a free man. You can be a free rich man. How's that sound to you, huh? Okay, well, what do you want?
I want to watch you die.
I don't know, Tom there for a second, huh? Think about it. How did I even know about you, huh?
When they corner Ramsey, Jake wants him dead, but Ramsey tries to turn him against Tom. Mueller aims at Jake, and Tom sacrifices himself by taking the shot. Ramsey escapes as Mueller attacks Jake. After a brief fight, Jake gains the upper hand and kills her. Jake chases Ramsey until Ramsey crashes into another car. Hurt but alive.
You can't kill me.
Ramsey mocks Jake, but Jake shoots him dead. Later, Jake meets Attorney General Savoy, who offers him a job and a fresh start. Savoy says Tom worked for them, but Jake refuses, saying he has nothing left to fight for. Savoy understands, but still gives Jake his card. Jake goes home and finds Locke waiting to finish the job. They fight, and after a tough struggle,
We're just getting started.
Jake grabs a gun and kills him. The movie ends with Jake leaving a voice message for Earl, thanking him for saving his life. Earl grows emotional as Jake rides a bus and calls Savoy, who welcomes him to Section 9.